So I haven't done the day you vanished with the stars story. I don't really know anything about it, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. I don't even know what this is, but oh my goodness, what a up close. Oh my goodness, why is everything blurry? This one is awake? Wait, are we like a pet lizard? Two voices rushed to my ears the moment I woke up. One is cold, tired, and the other one is warm and peppy. My senses gradually returned to me. What happened? Where am I now? Though I didn't have the answers to his questions, my past experience soon laid out a simple fact for me. Another stupid Ponzi scheme with hot girl. Wait, what? No, don't say that. I'll just get back to sleep. Nothing good for me after I open my eyes. Yeah. Oh my. Wait, are they in my room? Get out of my room! This one's trying to escape from reality. Did you hear those words? Oh, jeez. Sounds like what losers would say. I heard everything. So you did hear me. But you can never wake someone pretending to be asleep. Shameful, but... Huh? What's with this strong sense of deja vu? What, did this happen before? What the heck? What the heck is this? What is going on? Iana? With her, martial arts form and then Fuha? They kind of look like, um, knights. Knights from the Round Table or something. But then you see this in like the background on the right side. It's just like a Homu. I traveled the mountains and seas for many seasons. I tried many things and failed many times. Just before I decided to give up, I heard about the holy writings describing a god who can fulfill any wish. So again, I traveled the mountains and seas. Skip the boring repetitions, please. Uha, why are you dressed like that? That's what I'm saying. No, I know it. She is not her. The Arch Imperator of the Holy Skyxal Empire, the part she now plays in this world fragment. Ooh, waifu. Waifu! My favorite waifu in her favorite outfit. My favorite outfit for my favorite waifu. What? I'm at a loss for words. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm a bound handmaiden of the Forbidden Citadel and Grand Chancellor of Embria, Rita Rosrise. Grand Chancellor of Embria. Even now, she couldn't seem to shake off her maiden identity. A lot happened the last time, and I miss it dearly. Wait, miss? It's all very recent, but why do I... Oh, hello! That's the queen. My queen. And then there's Bronya right there, pouring her a drink. Oh my goodness, what is happening? What is all this? She kind of reminds me of Beto now. The eye patch and everything. She looks like a pirate. In fact, I'm pretty sure she is a pirate because I see a boat in the background. You're just a fish for gutting and salting. So are you a fool trying to look brave? I'd rather be a reckless fool. If you could somehow return to the lady leaning by the bar and throwing drunken words at me. Oh. Oh my goodness, what is even happening? Are we having like memory issues? And why is she wet? I don't understand what's going on. You're finally awake. The beach, the island. This is... Oh, I remember now. Psych. It's an unplanned adventure.
人
Hmm.
類よ、用がないのなら私の邪魔をするな。
What, now you start talking?
私の従属になるがいい。世界の終わりまで
Till the end of the world, huh?
生かしてやる。
Sorry, I like clicked off screen just a second. The water djinn dwelling alone in the desert pyramid. How come only she talks but no one else? I'm so confused. Is it because I have it on Japanese? So it only does it sometimes? While if I were to do it in like, I don't know, the original dub of Chinese, would it actually say these lines? These are the questions I ask myself every time because there's so many audio. I would say audio bugs, but I don't think it's an audio bug. Audio flaw, I guess. Stop getting so close to me. The girl venturing alone to find her big sister Bronya. Oh, there she is. Oh, the smile. See, oh, I'm sorry. Oh. In the rhyme witch freezing the battlefield to seal the Colossus. Oh. Finally starting to remember? Not really. I don't even know what's going on. Ah, now I totally remember. Psych. I was teleported against my will to a certain world fragment where three kingdoms were warring with each other for the ancient ruins that kept the legendary wish granter. Exactly, you won the wish granter, but somehow you ended up losing the opportunity to return where you belong. The thoughtful chancellor told me the Grand Seers gain immortality as the finder, the wish granter. You might teach me how to travel to other isekai worlds. Oh heck yeah, we're gonna do an isekai. My tried and true formation should have worked like a charm. In the end, your pathetic obsession brought much uncertainty to the system, and even I suffered from your idiocy. That's not very nice. Oh, maybe deep down I've always wanted to stay. In a world where I don't belong, but everyone is safe and sound. It's a world where people come and go. Perhaps we just couldn't handle farewells. Couldn't handle farewells. That sounds familiar. She, so she's not Terry in this isekai world is, I don't know if she's kind, but she's definitely looking down on us. But the only reason I'm here is to end this farce once and for all. It's time to go, Captain. You answer me one last question. Let me hear it. When it happened, you knew the formation went wrong, but you didn't back up from it. Don't you mean back down? Instead, you stepped right into our mess and ended up here with us. Why? Why would I care about saving one life is equal to saving the whole world? That's the Empress's way. And? And for some uncanny reason, you always remind me of someone I used to know. Even though you look nothing alike. Really, who could that possibly be? Who does she think we are, or remind her of? I'm just slightly intrigued by this, by you, the self-professed captain. Self-professed? I'm not self-professed. I'll have you know, back in my world, everyone's like Captain this, Captain that. Even though I want them to call me by name, they're just like Captain. No worries, there's plenty of time for you to know me in the coming days. Coming days? Wait. Plays cyberpunk music. Kong Ming. I indulged myself in oxygen like a drowned person with one hand clenched to the rescue raft. Oh, did we just like crash ship? Oh, what is this? With Kongmin and other images from the past still lingering on my retinas, I could hardly see what lay before me. This is a cold and rough pain attacked by palms. Seems like my senses came back faster than my brain. Very soon, the flashing images settled down and became solid memories. Hey, Anta. Some noises came to my ears, but I couldn't make it out. Move aside, out of my way. Right, Kongmin blamed me for dragging her into it, but she did promise to send me back to Hyperion. This doesn't look like... What's wrong with you? You're getting me caught, damn you. I felt a violent tug at my arm. Whoever did this seemed in panic, unsure whether to push me aside or pull me up. It's you? Wait, what's happening? Her brute force set a sharp pain up my arm and put an abrupt end to my numbness. Thanks to her, I began to see the surroundings. Oh, wait, you're calling mean. As I began to size up the girl in sight, a peculiar familiarity came to me. But the way you speak is different. You remind me more of someone else. Are you Terry, the magical girl empress and the Grand Seers? She froze for a brief moment and then gave me a dry smile. Even you saw through my disguise. It's a total failure. And stop calling me that. I'm no longer the Grand Seers. I'm a fugitive now. Fugitive? What happened? And why are you dressed like Kong? Long story. Enemies are catching up. Enemies? Oh, we're actually gonna fight? Is it time? Oh, it is. Uh-oh, controller. Let's go! Oh, I tried to play this like Punishing Gray. Whoops. Wrong button. You'd think I would be able to play her more well since I have her in my party. Yeah, tornado! Wait, what's this? Oh, moving on. Miss. Can't get me, can't get me, can't get me. Oh. More tornado! Nice. Wow, they made the fight really easy. And no, it's not because I'm better at the game. I know this fight's easy. You can't fool me. You can't fool me with your compliments. Swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. 3 arrows started into the ground barely before our feet, with the arrow veins vibrating fiercely. Oh, need to catch my breath for a moment. Okay. I took Teresa's arm to flee the other way, but a harsh kick in the knee sent me to the ground. My eyes then took me back to complete darkness. Separate them and take them away. What do you want? Let go of her. Darn it, take me back to Rita, or kill me now. No, don't die. Enough talk. Her Majesty wants her alive. Wait, who's the Majesty then? What do we do with this one? After a short silence, a cold breeze swept over my neck. He knows nothing, and he didn't even see our faces. I thought I heard a lance knocking the ground. My captors were probably deciding when to take my life. We should leave it to Her Majesty's decision. Yeah, just a small potato of no consequence. Call me a potato. If anything, you're the potato. My hands were firmly tied behind my back, and with the sudden tug of the rope, I was sent faltering forward. Hey, where are you taking us? The answer I got was a mean elbow strike in the stomach. I'll remember that. I'm gonna cut off your arm after this. Coughing violently, I was then hauled up from the ground. I was no stranger to a bag over the head, but something told me this time was different. As cold sweat crept up my back, I tried to take a deep breath and sort everything I knew so far. First of all, I didn't return to Hyperion, and then I'm not on the island either. I'm with the Grand Seers, and I must have returned to the era of the Holy Skyxal Empire, Grimongun, and Embria. But after a while, my captor suddenly stopped and took the gunny sack off my head. I got a glimpse of the surroundings. Night had fallen, and I was standing before an imposing palace. I heard he's a friend of Teresa. Release him now. Show your gratitude to Her Majesty now. Wow, Her Majesty, ruler of Embria. Who are you? The guard taunted me as he lifted his hand that held my head low. Wow. This one has lost it. Everyone in the world knows. The one who ended the war and unified the realm, Kongming the Grand Seers. Huh. If you ever remembered what Kongming was like, you can go to story... blah blah blah. Looks like I had to push it. Press the button. She looks very different in this. That doesn't even look like Terry. Teresa, so you dress like me. I didn't know you had such a tasteless hobby. Like, yeah, this looks closer to Kiana, doesn't it? But it's not enough to flee from me. Hongmin, it's you. A familiar face that I just saw moments ago. Memories about her flushed all over me and sank my speculation about her majesty. Big relief for me. Hongmin, I swear I didn't have any pathetic obsession this time. All I thought was to return to my own world. But lucky me, I ended up here. If it's nothing wrong with your formation, I have to see this as a passive skill of mine that I never knew I had. How dare you talk to the Grand Seers like that? Having confirmed that the Grand Seers was indeed Kongmin, I was mightily relieved and didn't heed the angry guard. When I left Embria, Teresa was the Grand Seers. Kongmin had retired and wished to become a hermit. So, I have to suppose there's been some sort of misunderstanding. The calm is intriguing, but I am indeed the Grand Seers. What? Maybe we went back in time. Maybe that's what just ended up happening. Again, like, not just going into a different world, but also back in time. But Kongmin didn't look intrigued at all. Her eyes were cold and dark. They were like two small black holes that no light dared to travel near. The look alone didn't frighten me, but seeing it on a familiar face was blood-chilling. She seemed to have been possessed in the matter of minutes. What happened? If the guard wasn't lying about bringing all the realm under her rule, Skixel and Jormungandr? How is this possible in such a short time? Kongmin, your majesty, Captain, was once an honored guest of the court. Do not harm him. You have my word, but I need you to do something for me. Maidens, dress Teresa now. Teresa's face turned instantly pale. Wait, dress her? Maidens flew in with the delicate dress. That's Teresa's stage outfit in which she used to shine bright like a diamond. Oh, is she in like a pop star outfit? Is that what's going on? Is she going into like pop star mode? Yo. It's not, but now she's struggling against the maidens who try to force her into her favorite dress. Oh my goodness. Kongmin, what do you want from Teresa? Nothing, except I want her to be a happy little songbird, singing day and night for me, with her wings clipped. Aww. I'm not singing for you, I sing for Rita and other people. Dang. It's really spicy up in here, isn't it? If I remember correctly, Teresa, you used to be called Terry, the magic girl empress. Today happens to be Chishi, so sing a song to the heavens and stars now for my amusement, magic girl. Oh man. No matter how many times you turn me down or run away, I'll always find you just like this time. Teresa lost her fighting spirit and her head sank. Once the loved and respected Grand Seers, she's now no more than a bullied little girl trying to hold back her tears. What on earth happened to Emberia? Seems like Captain has a lot of questions, but I can't answer them now since there's a more important matter at hand. A more important matter? Now sit beside me and watch carefully. Enjoy the show with me and your questions may be answered. What's even happening? The guard loosened his grip and led me with his spear to the stairs. Let me go. No! The fiery ball had made me turn my head and find two more familiar faces. Ruha and Himiko. No, my two favorite waifus. They're side by side and chained up. No. Though dressed differently, the two were, without a doubt, the Arch-Imperator and the Corsair Queen. On your knees. Never. Insolent peasants. Oh, don't do it. Don't hurt my waifus. It's fine. The Corsair Queen won't kneel, for she was born wild and uncivilized. But what about you, Arch-Imperator? I lost my kingdom in just 3 months, so give me a break and spare me the Arch-Imperator nonsense. Why would the Arch-Imperator and Corsair Queen be here? They seem to have a big and ugly fight with Kongming. And the Three Kingdoms is now history. When we last met amidst the ruins, who would have thought that this is how we meet? Any regrets? If you knew this was inevitable, you might as well give me a quick answer there and then... Grand Seers, I don't think this is what you have us here for. Cut the crap and just give me a quick one. As you wish then, bring the 2 items. Uh-oh. 2 treasures. I don't know where this is going. I'm lending them to you now. What is even happening? Can someone clarify this for me? Because I don't get it. I don't understand. Is there something I'm missing and I'm just like, I jumped in by accident to the wrong thing? Like, is this like a sequel to something that I missed already? I'm so confused. I'm so confuzzled. The guards carried 2 chests to Kongming and she drew out a great sword from one of them. Hey, the great sword. The, Blood Bather. The legendary blade that turns enemy blood into all-consuming flames. Kongming turned over and tugged the embroidered cover to reveal an armor. This is the Shadow Moon, the legendary armor that drinks all light and blocks all attacks. You're asking us to... Let's have a little bet. I want to see how the sharpest sword fares against the sturdiest shield. No, they're gonna make... She's gonna make the 2 waifus fight. No. No. Ah. I can't handle it. Kongming, you're playing with lives. The whole world is at my stake, and I can certainly afford 2 insignificant lives. Wow, I don't like her. I really don't like her. I have to do this. I have to fight my waifu. I have to use my waifu to fight my waifu. Guys. I don't want to. Oh, this is weird. It's sideways. I want to see how the sharpest sword fares against the sturdiest shield. Oh. I don't want to. Oh man. No! This sucks. This absolutely sucks. I hate this. I don't want to do this. I'm so sorry, Fuha. Oh my goodness. This is absolute balls. Oh, is she doing this out of revenge and spite? She's making them fight because these guys didn't do anything to help her people? Is that why? I Man. So petty. I'm sorry, Fuha. Oh man. It's over. It's over. No! No! Oh. Oh. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, they're both dead. I don't want this. No, I don't want this. I may be smiling, but that's my coping mechanism. When I'm sad, I smile. Ah! Before my senses came back to me, the traces left by the battle were all wiped clean. It was then I began to realize there wasn't going to be any survivor in Kongmin's game. As cold sweat washed over me, I could still hear the fading scream of Teresa. Is she alright? Teresa's having a little shock. The guards have escorted her back to rest. Kong. I tried to ask her why she would go this far, but only Rester mumble came out of my mouth. She walked up to the stairs and took the silk handkerchief from the maid to wipe the blood off her face. She sighed in relief and waved the maiden to bring 2 cups with wine. Wow. Have a taste, Captain. Bring dance the finest wine in the Empire. Is your tongue twisted, Captain? Sorry, I'm losing my, I can't even read anymore. I'm so like, I'm emotionally compromised. I opened my parched mouth in vain and not a single word came out. Looks like you're in shock too. I'll drink first then. Hmm? One sip later, Kongmin frowned and flung the cup onto the floor with porcelain shards splashing all over. And with another brittle clash, the cup before me also went to the floor to join the other one. Today's Chichi, not some frosty autumn day. Did I ever say I wanted the wine warmed? The wine is spoiled. Take it away. The wine-serving maiden hurriedly knelt down and kowtowed only to be dragged away brutally by a guard. 2 more maidens came forward to clean up the mess and serve the wine in new cups again. The look on their faces told me it's a daily routine they've long grown used to. What a waste. Man, I hate her. Ah! If there was someone I hated more than Odo, it's her. I took the cup with a nervous hand and sipped to finally soothe my tongue. It's indeed good wine, but I sense there's something unsaid in your remark, Captain. Not knowing how to reply to her, I tried to bury my head in the cup. A few moments later, my body began to warm up and my rested brain began to turn again. I looked around one more time and finally took note of something unusual. Right, where's Rita? I mean, the Grand Chancellor. Armin raised her cup but suddenly paused for a second. She played the cup in her hand before she topped up herself and toasted to the sky. Over there. I followed her eyes and found a twinkling star. Carmine's rueful voice then brought an awful news. Rita's dead. No! Everyone! That's another... I need a drink of water. I can't. I can't deal with this. I really can't. Ah, this sucks. This absolutely sucks. At first, I was like confused with the story, but now I don't even care if I'm confused. Having my waifus hurt like this sucks. It doesn't matter. I don't care about the vagueness. I just want to save waifus. The Chancellor is dead? No way. Teresa was asking about her just now, wouldn't she know? Kongming took another sip and continued to fiddle with her cup. I suppose you've noticed that you came here 3 months later than me. A lot has happened since I arrived alone. It all started with the 3 years I stayed on the island. I had reinforced the seal on Holdo several times, but 3 years was too long for it to be left unchecked. After it broke free, the Empire became its first victim. Oh man. How come they had the seal? Is there like a monster there? Oh, what if it's like a Honkai beast? I bet you it's a Honkai beast. They're fighting against the Honkai. All the Empire. It would make sense too. This is like the early days, but like in a different world. Yeah, I'd have to say that's the case. Banmi nodded. Beneath her usual composure, I could feel unwanted memories surging up. 1,000 years ago, I once held Holdo with my formation to protect Embria. But when I tried to activate the formation again, this time I found the old partners by my side all gone. Without their help, it's far more difficult to seal the beast again. Can you ask the neighbor kingdoms for help? As for the help I asked, even the 2 envoys I sent didn't make it back, let alone any reply. So that's why you call the other 2 kingdoms onlookers. This explains her bad blood with the Arch-Imperator and Corsair Queen. It doesn't mean you have to murder them. I hate this. Did I mention I hate this? Just constantly thinking about it, it's so depressing, isn't it? The 2 kingdoms stood idle while we fought Hodo, trying to prey on us once we were weakened. When I finally developed a new formation and went to Rita, so we could stop Hodo together. Oh, here we go, we can fight. Here's a story continuation with some gameplay. Look for traces of Rita. Alright. Oh, wrong button. There's just stuff everywhere. Ah, you missed. You missed. Fool. Eat tornado. You done goofed. The consequences would never be the same. I really like these zombies. The one with the cat claws. Or bear claws, I don't know. But it's very adorable. Recite! How dare. Oh. More tornado. Oh, it's already over. Never mind about the tornado. Now it just looks like a sacrifice circle. I found her scythe by the river. Hodo was long gone, only scattered petals rippling with the water. No! Rita was lying in the water as if quietly asleep. Oh. All the waifus. All the waifus are gone. No. Oh. Dude. Aww. Ah. I can't. No more. I'm turning down the game audio as well. 1 second. I realize it's louder than I thought it was. There were more wounds on her than I could possibly count, but no bleeding anymore. All her blood is gone. It was washed away in the river. I lifted her up. She was soaked all over, but she felt feather light, as if all the blood in her had bled dry. I looked down at her and felt she looked so strange for reasons I couldn't tell. I cuddled her cold body and wondered on and on until night fell and stars rose above the sea. The answer finally came to me. Whenever I saw her, there was always this understated smile on her face, or in her eyes, to be more exact. But I couldn't see her eyes anymore. Is she missing her eyes? Did someone take her eyes? I can't see her eyes anymore. Is the Chancellor... I couldn't finish the sentence, but Kongmi knew what I meant and nodded silently. And you know all about the rest. I'm avenging Rita. Now the Corsair Queen and the Arch-Imperator have been served justice. There's one more culprit left before Rita is fully avenged. Wait, did the Corsair Queen and Arch-Imperator destroy Rita? Is that what happened? Is that what actually happened? I'm so confused. What is happening? One more. Who's the last one? Don't say another waifu. Wait, I missed it. Kami fell into her thoughts, and I dared not to interrupt her. Not Teresa, is it? Of course not. Why would I kill a lunatic? Wait, what? She's not a lunatic. Kami sighed. You won't believe Rita is dead, and she's still thinking about singing for her. That's no ruler for the Empire, so I relieved her of the throne. Meanwhile, I ordered her to sing for me and me alone. In her mind, it's me who's keeping her from her dear Rita. Longwing spoke like these were trivial matters of no importance. She lifted her head and emptied the cup in one go. A soft blush began to float up her cheeks. It's all history now. Now, indulge me with a game of chess. Before I could say anything, Kongmin took out a chessboard and set the game on the table. Oh, I know this part. I know this part. I've seen this before the event started. Forgive me, but I'm in no mood for chess after what just happened. Captain may find my proposal intrusive, but some things are better told over the chessboard. But... are you afraid of losing to me, Captain? She winkled with wily eyes. I wondered if it's the wine working, but I felt the old and familiar Kongmin came back. I'd let you play the first hand. How about that? How about it? Catch me outside. No, I'm just kidding. You're giving me a big advantage. Kongmin, please go easy on me. I landed my first piece. Cannon in lane 2, moving to lane 4. Pawn in lane 5, moving to lane 6. I actually don't understand those callouts. Like, I don't understand the laning and stuff. I never actually understood chess either. The only kind of chess I've ever played was the one that's like, on computer where like when you push the chess piece it tells you where you can and can't move. That's the only kind I've ever played, but I haven't played it enough to understand or memorize the pieces. Oh, I missed that line, didn't I? My story hasn't quite finished. I'm gonna skip all the ones that says Lane. Ironically, thanks to Rita's death, I accomplished in 3 months what I failed to in the past centuries. From this moment, you two became immortal. With no greater interference, your lives shall last eternally. Immortality isn't the same as free from death. Are these words from the golem in the ruins? I remember the last time it... Foremost pawn? No, it's from an earlier time. Not sure how to continue the topic, I could only pretend to focus on the chessboard. This hand took me a lot of hard thinking. Kangmin landed one piece after another, with hardly any thinking. Somehow I felt her breath became heavier and her eyes became brighter. The game went on, but my position grew worse and worse. I could barely hold off her offensive. What happened? Somehow I felt her breath became heavier, but her plays didn't slow down a bit. Are you alright? Kangmin waved her hand, signaling me to continue. Oh, are they playing the pieces as... Is she playing the pieces as though she was, doing the war? I think that's what's happening. Her hands seem to be shivering in an almost unnoticeable way. Kangmin, should we take a break? I'm fine. Oh, is she trying to tell us the story through the chessboard? Captain. What? Thank you for playing chess with me. Captain, you have lost. Wait, what happened? What just happened? Kangmin. Cup fell off her hand and I rose to my feet immediately. The guards came at me with their lances. Step back, all of you. Anyone coming forward without me saying so shall be executed here and now. The guards exchanged a confused look with each other and took one step back. Gasping heavily, Kangmin supported herself with one hand on the table and pointed the other at the chessboard. It's not finished yet, but I know I have lost. But that doesn't concern me now. Kangmin, please tell me what happened. She let out a long breath and laughed. My time has come, it seems. As spilled wine spread around the cup, I suddenly remembered she said something about only one more culprit left. Oh. I get it. She's the last culprit. Oh. Okay. Alright. I getcha. Wow. This isn't the way. Are you trying? I'm not saying that out loud. No, not like that. I didn't mean it. This flagon is not poisoned, but the previous one was. The two prisoners bought off my maiden for this. I let my guard down and did not test the wine for poison. They traded their deaths for mine. 2 lives for 1. A decent deal for them, I guess. I began to understand why her mood had such big sways earlier. She knew it's poisoned at the first sip and she stopped me from drinking it in a subtle way. But why? Your enemies are all dead and this is your place. Why didn't you say it when you found out the poison wine? If you said something then, there still might be a chance. Kangmin shook her head with a bitter smile. I drank the poison wine, for there's nothing left for me in this world. Or for I finally assured myself that you were the one. Kangmin turned around and stared directly into my eyes. The One. You know, that actually kind of reminds me of the song Ultimate. Because, like, The One. Have you guys ever heard that song? It's a pretty interesting song. It got pretty popular at one point as a viral video, but then it kind of disappeared after, like, I don't know, quarter of a year. I still like that song, though. It's such a meme, but I really like it. Long, long ago, when I was still a 12-year-old princess, I fled the capital trying to save the empire on my own. Out of nowhere, a nobody showed up and seemed hell-bent on helping me and protecting me. Still remember the fish grill he cooked, never tasted anything fouler. Oh, that's me! I had a lot of help, my uncle, General Durandal, and Miss Ironfist, but how did I end up this way? Right? I'm the one that helped her out in the past, right? Maybe it all started in a year after the one left me. Imperial year 72. I went to the ruins alone to check the seal. Ow. Accidentally kicked my desk. Just as I suspected, the seal was beginning to wane. I need to stay there and strengthen it. But I missed the ruins. Memories of the past were awakened. What was the one doing now? When would fate bring us together again? What future would our reunion happen? I don't freaking know. Why are you asking me these questions? How am I supposed to know the answers to these? In the eyes of Kongmin, stars shone bright. I tried to analyze the sleeping Miss Ironfist. The only thing left to me by the one. I thought I had the secret and developed a new formation, but it brought Rosalia and Lilia here before you. At that time. Sending you back was to right a wrong, and after all, it was technically my fault that you were brought here. In the 3 years drifting on the island, I watched you closely, and somehow you always reminded me of the one. The one? Oh. Seeing Kongmin on the verge of collapse, I swept the board aside and got hold of her before she fell. Oh. This entire tale's tragic. Everyone's dying. So tragic. She coughed fiercely with blood seeping from the corner of her lips. But now I'm finally certain. She reached out her shivering hand, trying to touch my face. It's so scary to think that just a bit of poison in a cup can just like eliminate anyone, any person. That's so scary, huh? You're indeed the one. The short week when you were by my side changed the entire course of my life. Maybe she mistook me for an old friend, but something in her determined eyes began to make me doubt my identity. I wanted to say something, ask something, but a strong hand named Fate grabbed me by the throat and silenced me. Are you saying we met before? You looked different, but a person's nature does not change easily. They call me the Grand Seers for a reason. I can always see under the skin and reach the heart. I can reach the Kokoro. No, don't add the sad music the moment I say Kokoro. Come on. I don't know how you did it, but when you said you'd leave, the one that's supposed to be you passed out instantly. But after he woke up, he had no memory about me left. My assumption is that you somehow borrowed the body of someone from this world. The only one who can validate my theory is Miss Ironfist, but she's been in a 1,000-year-long slumber. I always thought you left her behind for a reason, so I studied her over and over. With a little bit of luck, I developed the unstable formation based on what I learned from Miss Ironfist. You were split into two halves in the teleportation, and the second half emerged 3 years later than the first. This time you came 3 months later than me. Coughing intensely, she turned her body around in search for a more comfortable position. If Miss Iron Fist is as powerful as she claimed, she might know how to alter the ill fate where I had to avenge Rita. The Miss Iron Fist you mentioned, where is she? She's in my bedchamber asleep. If there's anyone in the world who can wake her up, it has to be you. It's too much for me to take in. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have entertained such a bold theory. So my faith is still in you, that you can change everything before it's too late. In my arms, Kongmin mustered the last of her dying strength to clench my wrist. Find Miss Iron Fist. Wake her up. You have to find a way to make things better. Save Embria, save Rita, and save me. Your words are still ringing in my— wait, your words still ring in my ears. See you in the distant future. So please, take me to the distant future where we can meet again. Please, Mr. Assassin. Oh, now oh my god. The moment she said Mr. Assassin, now my memories are flooding back. Oh, no. Oh. The shivering in her suddenly stopped. Under the starry sky of Chi-Chi, her parted lips were trying to tell an unfinished story. The elders used to say stars were people among us, when the ocean and the sky were still connected. Someone took a raft to drift across the ocean but ended in the sky as a shining star. I held her in my arms and whispered her name softly. Oh. I can't. I need more water. My tears are dehydrating me. I should have filled up on more water. My cup is half empty. Alright. I held her in my arms and whispered her name softly, but the world gave me a dead silence as a reply. The girl before my eyes, the girl in my memory, everything she ever said or did clashed and converged into an overwhelming tide that swallowed me. Oh, I know this hallway. This is the, whenever you're going through old memories. The memory and the reality clashed. SP regen disabled. Whoa! I didn't even see you there. Aw. Do I just run ahead? No, I don't. Oh, what? You have no health. Why are you attacking me? Oh. Head to the future. Aww. Oh, what the heck? I accidentally clicked off again. It's getting harder to read. I kid you not, it's getting way harder to read. Like the more sad you get, the more sad you feel, the harder it is to read out loud. So I'm trying. I'm seriously trying. It's just a little hard. All right, just a bit. Set adrift. Do I click that next? I guess. Push the button. In Kongmin's bedchamber, a small figure was sitting with its back against the screen. She was sitting on the giant metallic hand with two more hands supporting her in the back, but her head was drooping. Miss Iron Fist. Oh, tiny. I glanced over the room and found the screen to be a clear-cut border of different views. Before the screen, everything was neat and tidy, but behind the screen, there were only cluttered book piles. Kongmin must have spent more sleepless nights here sitting opposite Miss Iron Fist than I can possibly count. The Grand Seeress is immortal. She'll be back with us in no time. Noise came from outside the window. I thought I was found and instantly laid low. Find the one who drank with the Grand Seeress. Who is the heir to the Grand Seeress? When every voice was struggling to overwhelm the others, no voice could be heard clearly. The one with the decisive voice was gone. She's now a star looking down upon us. The voices from the ground could never reach her now. But there has to be something I can do now. As I stared at Miss Iron Fist, those hard questions awaiting answers came at me again. Why am I here? When did I see Kongmin before? Why would I do these things for her? These questions merged to a more important question. Who am I? And I know the answer to this one. I'm Captain. Heck yeah, I am Captain, that's it. I reached out for the tiny robot. The moment my hand came into contact with her, an electric flux surged around her and shot up my finger. Uh-huh. The huge pain made me retract my hand instantly. Verification complete. Tesla Zero rebooting. Wake up failed. Entering low power mode. I was taken aback. Wake up failed? But you were talking. Right? Tesla Zero seemed to be her real name, and Miss Iron Fist is perhaps a nickname? I began to size her up. The three gray hands were half open, and electric fluxes flew through the bunny ears. No way she's from this era. Low power mode active, speech module disabled. I heard it clearly this time. The voice came from inside Miss Iron Fist. Probably some recorded system prompt. Miss Iron Fist, I'm Captain. Kongmin sent me here. Low power mode active, speech module disabled. She told me you knew how to rewrite the history where Rita died. Visibly, and she had to avenge her with blood. Low power mode active, speech module disabled. Rita is dead, and so is Kongmin. I was babbling uncontrollably. I didn't know what I was saying, but I had to say something. Low power mode active, Miss Iron Fist, how do I bring two dead people back alive? Please help me if you know. If Rita was alive, Kongmin would not. Keywords detected and analyzed. Augmentation on. Set anchor to initiate transfer with full energy charge. What's even happening? I'm so confused. Oh, I guess Miss Iron Fist is like just full robot, like no emotions whatsoever. That's what I'm assuming anyways. I can't think of anything else. Anchor? The time point when Rita died? Or... Never mind, I'll just go with it and see what happens. De-energize daily. Oh, so we do dailies now? Defeat the monsters and energize daily to charge her. Okay. I don't need to read this part. Do I just choose one? What happens if I don't do it? Oh, I see. If you charge it all the way, once she's fully charged, you unlock more of the story, right? Is that how that works? I don't know. Guys, let me know. Whoops. I'll do the dailies on my own. But, yeah, just let me know if that actually, like, helps unlock it. I'll try to do them. But if it doesn't unlock more of the story, I might just, like, leave it as is. Because I don't really care for the rewards and stuff. I'm not much of a reward person anymore. I'm here for the story. I'm like an RPG grinder. I just like story games now. I don't really care for statistics or like extra materials. Not really my thing. But if it does help advance the story, then that's a whole nother thing. Alright, I'll see you guys later for perhaps more Honkai Impact. Also, to those that made it to the end, let me know. Do you guys still like the avatar, or should I actually turn that off? I don't know if you guys want me to keep using it. I know I already used the vote system in the polls, but like that's different because polls people vote, but it's not like everyone watches from the polls. So I'd like to know your guys' opinion as well, especially those that like watched the whole thing. I feel like your guys' opinion holds like very high value compared to just the poll that anyone, even strangers, could do. I'll see you guys later for more Honkai Impact. Peace.